welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. Today is Saturday, December 4th, 2021, and I'm just walking around here in downtown Salt Lake City. I'm entering what's called Gallivan Plaza. Gallivan Plaza is kind of like the living room of Salt Lake City. This time of year, there's some ice skating going on. We'll check that out. Over here, we got the local CBS station, and I don't want to get too close, but I don't know if you can see, but they're doing their nightly newscast. Kind of like the Today Show in New York, I guess. This is just our version of it. Gallivan Center. So what's been going on in Asia? So in my last video, I talked to you guys about how Asia was opening up, particularly the Philippines. But like I said in the last video, it depended on what's happening with the new variant. So the new variant has got the world scared. So the Philippines reversed their opening. So they stopped before they opened. They closed before they opened, I guess, or stayed closed. They say it's for 2 weeks. They're going to delay the opening, but I think it's going to be longer than that. And they also extended the quarantine time. So if you are in one of those groups that can go into the Philippines, plan on a longer quarantine time. Unfortunately, the same thing can be said for Indonesia. About 2 weeks ago, the quarantine was 3 days, and then it was 7 days, and now it is 10 days as of yesterday. So Indonesia, they're not closing up, but they're not making it any easier either to get in. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thailand hasn't really changed anything. You can still get in there if you're fully vaxxed with a negative test, and one upon arrival too. So that is still a possibility. Nothing's changed from Cambodia. Nothing's changed from Singapore. I think Singapore is going to pause the reopening a little bit for other countries just to see what happens with this new variant. So we'll see what happens. So there's a Salt Lake City Christmas tree. It's not exactly Rockefeller Center here. Over there we got some ice skating. We'll take a look at that. But it's not bad for a city its size. So, even the U.S., if you're heading to the U.S., they changed their entry requirements. So foreigners can still come, but instead of a negative test 3 days before, now you need a negative test 24 hours before. And for people in some countries, that's going to be impossible. That's not going to be possible. Some of these tests in some of these countries, it takes a day or two to get them. So I don't know if people are going to be able to get back to the States or come visit the States if they're a foreigner very easily with the new rule, but they claim it's for safety, so whatever. All reports that I've seen, there's no deaths due to the new variant. And they discovered in one of the mutations that there's some stuff in common with the common cold. So this variant may very well be not as a serious variant as Delta or some of the other ones. So I got these fires to keep warm. In about a week, it's really going to be winter here. So here's our ice skating rink. not exactly Rockefeller Center, but it's our own version of it here. I've been to Rockefeller Center, and it's a busy place this time of year. You guys, I don't know if you guys knew, but I was born in New York City. I grew up there. I spent time there until I was a teenager, and then moved out west. Long story behind it. Maybe I'll do a personal video about my life at some point. Some people have requested it. So in there, they got a concession stand. That's also where you buy your tickets to go ice skating. So you can rent skates. I don't know how much it costs for skating. But Salt Lake City is very, very busy downtown. I was over at the mall called City Creek, which is, I don't know if you guys see that Key Bank building, but City Creek Mall is just below that. And it's a weird mall because, for one, it's owned by the LDS Church, the Mormon Church. And for two, it's closed on Sundays. How many malls do you know are closed on Sundays? This is the first one I know of. So because of that, it makes Saturday really, really busy. The food court just about an hour ago was packed. The lines were long. I still got to get dinner, so I'll do that at some point. What else is going on in Asia? Not much. So just to recap, the Philippines has gone back on letting foreigners in for tourism. Every country is a yellow country now until they determine otherwise. And Indonesia has pretty much not doubled but tripled their quarantine time. It was 3 days and now it's 10. So, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for new videos that come out. Again, I won't be doing too many during the winter. I'm busy with work. I have some new work that I'm doing. And it's just gonna be too cold after next week to be going out and doing videos. So that's why I wanted to get out tonight before the deep chill kicks in a couple of days. So you guys take care of yourselves. For Asia Unscripted, this is Jason, and I'll talk to you guys soon.